Okay, whenever I got these African violets back here, right, they weren't, wouldn't put on any blooms. They weren't growing the best. Well, I want you to look at the size of that. That's a monster. This one's a monster. And this one here, I showed him one of my other videos. It was really puny. My son had got it for me. But look at it now. Yeah, it's starting to really grow. And then I was trying to root them, because they're one of your easier houseplants to root. But it seemed like they were just going slower than, I wanted them to go. And I was trying Miracle-Gro, giving them Miracle-Gro, giving them the plant foods and different ones. And nothing, it's like these weren't growing like I wanted them to. They weren't blooming. And then these weren't rooting. It's like it was taking them longer. So I got to thinking, back in the day when I was younger, I had bought an African violet actual, plant food. Well, I couldn't find anything like that. But I found this. And Bloom Booster. This right here, when I started giving this to them, now it's a little pricey. I got it at, I think it was either at Home Depot or Lowe's. I'm not sure, but that's where I found it at. And I kind of went by let's see, where's it at? Not sure. There's something on it. Oh, back here. Well, you can just, if you find it, look at all that. But, yeah, it really, once I started giving them that, oh my goodness, those just grew like crazy, majorly. Even my other plants, certain other plants started, putting on buds. Like, for instance, this one. Yeah, that's not, an African violet, but yeah, it started putting on the blooms. And I was also trying to root some African violets, different ones I had gotten here and there, leaves, and they just weren't going as quick as I wanted them to go. So, as you can see, I got nice big old leaves, and they've been in there a good while. And they're, if I pull on it, it's really tight. It doesn't just pull out. But then I got to looking. After I started using that food, now look. See it from the front. See down there at the bottom? Look. Oh, yeah, look behind there. We got leaves coming out. It's rooted. So, yeah, that stuff made a difference. Behind it. See there? Yeah. And then this one here is a really good example. Look at that. Baby leaf coming out. Yeah. And then, I'm not sure what these are. My son brought them to me. But they're supposed to be in the African violet family. If you know what they are, let me know. As you can see, they're really thin leaves. They're not thick. So it's not a succulent or anything like that, but yeah, we were told they were in the African violet family. There's two of them, a bigger one and a smaller one. And then this, also told it was in the family of the African violet. As you can see, the blooms on this are really tall, and it's got seeds on it. See, there's seed pods, but they get really tall, whereas African violet stays really short there. The leaves, they're a little bit different, but we were told it's a miniature. Whatever it is, it's small. It just stays small. But yeah, if you know what it is or its actual name, let me know. I'd love to know. But yeah, that's about my African violets. I've got some more leaves that I'm currently rooting, different ones, but yeah, and get you some of that if they're not blooming or growing for you, because they really work good for me. And I always water, if you have African violets, I always water from the bottom. I do not water from the top. I will pour my water or food in the bottom and just let it just soak it up. And then once I feel of it and it's wet right there, it's damp, not wet. You don't want it soggy or soaking, but once it's wet, then I'll pour out the excess. Yeah. Till next time.